Okay, everyone, by my watch, it is 12:05, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, my name is CJ Stevens. I am the Director of Insurance with State Employees Association. I want to thank you all for joining us for our webinar. We also have in our insurance department, Randy Wall, Jan Colbreth, Tiana Alberts, and Daisy Stansel. All of us will be presenting today. We'll go over give you an overview of the insurance products we offer at SEANC. As you can see on the screen, I hope everybody can see the screen. Uh, this is a list of the insurance products we currently offer at SEANC. There are quite a number of supplemental plans that we have at SEANC, and we will cover each of these, again, a brief overview of each product we have. Benefits of choosing a SEANC plan. For one, we offer year-round enrollment. We offer $1,000 worth of accidental death and dismemberment policy for all SEANC members. So once you become a SEANC member, you automatically are enrolled in that AD&D policy. You can always increase the coverage, and we'll go over that today. We'll talk a bit more about that. We also offer $2,000 orthodontia benefit for anyone, both adults and children, on the premium dental plan. We added Delta Dental in January of 2022, and that's an added benefit that we offer our members. We also have guarantee issue for 180 days, the first 180 days of your membership on our life insurance plans. And that basically means there's no health questions or screening for the first 180 days that you enroll in SEANC membership, that you have to enroll in the life insurance plans. We also honor domestic partnerships, so you don't have to be married for your domestic partner to be added to the insurance plans. The requirement is that you enroll in the insurance plan yourself, and then you can add your domestic partner and your dependents. There are no waiting periods, except now we will have a waiting period for our dental plan, but any other plans that we offer through SEANC, there are no waiting periods. And we'll talk about the dental coverage a little bit later. And it's just one component, one benefit that's actually that you do have to wait now. No extra fees for cosmetic lens. That's on the vision plan, and we'll talk about that as well. And all of our plans are portable. So if you leave state government for any reason, you retire, or if you leave state government, and you decide that you don't want to work for state government anymore, you just quit, you can take the plans with you as long as you continue to pay your SEANC membership dues and your insurance plans. You just have to notify us that you are leaving state government, and so that we can make that payroll deduction switch to bank draft, because we're unable to, once you leave, we're unable to deduct your membership dues or your premiums by bank payroll deduction. So we're going to get started now with the vision plan. I think that's Jan Colbert is going to go give an overview of the vision plan.
Okay, the vision plan with the SEANC is we have a standard plan, we have an enhanced option 1 plan, and enhanced option 2 plan. As you can see, there are member plus 1, member plus family on each of the plans. You can get it as low as being a member as $6.74 a month, or you can go as high as $13.33 a month. You can enroll a member plus 1 on the enhanced option 1 plan for $24.39, or the enhanced option 2 for $22.51. And also we have a member plus family, and to include the whole family, you can go with the enhanced option 1 for $41.34 a month, or the enhanced option 2 for $38.14 a month.
Yeah, if you'll go ahead and if you'll put your questions in the chat, we'll get to those once we get into the presentation. I'm sorry, Jan, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, Okay. Okay, here is we have stated for the monthly premium, the exams and the lenses on the vision. As you can see, there's a standard, what you get for the standard, what you pay for, and enhanced option 1 or enhanced option 2. For the monthly premium of $6.74 a month, you get $15 copay, which applies to the lenses and the frames. And there's 100% coverage for the single vision, line bifocal, trifocal, and anterior lenses. The enhanced option 2 with the monthly premium is $12.29. For the employee plus the employee plus one is $22.59. 51 and 38.14 for the employee plus family. And the exams are for standard and enhanced option 1 once every 12 months, and on exams for that's across the board. Okay, for the lenses, it's once every 12 months for the standard and the enhanced option 1. And enhanced option 2 is once every 24 months. Okay, we have the frames, the contact lenses, and the cosmetic lens options. Okay, on the standard is a $15 copay. The enhanced option 1, $25 copay, and enhanced option 2 is $25 copay, and that's once every 24 months. The contact lenses are once every 12 months for the standard and enhanced option 1. And there's elective $15 copay for the standard and $25 copay for the enhanced option 1 up to 6 boxes, and elected $25 copay up to 4 boxes for the enhanced option 2. There is the cosmetic lens options for the standard enhanced option 1 and the enhanced option 2, or enhanced option 1 and enhanced option 2 are both the same what you get. But on the standard, you only get a few scratch resistant coating, polycarbonate lenses for children up to age 19. Okay, one thing about a cosmetic lens option copay, there is a $0 copay. You get scratch resistant coating, standard and deluxe progressives, standards and anti-reflective coating, edge coating, photochromatic tints, polycarbonate lenses, and UV coating. As you can see, you can compare these plans to other plans. The exam on the SEANC side is 15. The exam on the other plan is 20. As you can see, there's a total at the bottom of what you get for being a SEANC member, and there's a total at the bottom for being another member of another plan. So there's a big difference between $65 and $250.
And the reason that the big difference is because you don't have to pay anything for the cosmetic lens. Those are at a $0 copay, as Jan just mentioned before, versus if you compare it to other plans that you don't get that benefit, you have to pay out of pocket for those options, for those lens options. And Randy's going to cover Delta Dental. You there, Randy?
I'm sorry, I was muted. As I was saying, we're with Delta Dental. They're the largest dental insurance company in the world. Listing here is the rates for them. There is a slight increase from previous rates, but we're hoping these are going to stay the same for quite a while. But you can insure anybody and everybody in your family, including domestic partners. Flip screen.
You good?
In our premium plan, the maximum annual benefit is $5,000, which is very good, and that is $5,000 per person that you have insured in that. There is a $2,000 lifetime orthodontic for anybody in your family. There is no age restriction on that, but it is a $2,000 lifetime maximum for each person. As CJ said, that's a very good option in this program, but it is only in the premium plan. Two of our plans, the premium and the core, cover major services such as bridges, dentures, and crowns. The new waiting period, as CJ addressed, has to do with implants. There is a 6-month waiting period to get an implant, but everything else you can use from day one on it. You can use your healthcare flexible spending. The premium and the basic plan basically play the same percentages on it, whether they're in the network or out of the network. On our website, you can look at the coverages under each plan on scenic.org under insurance. Oral cancer screenings and prenatal dental care is also covered at no cost. Here you can see the maximum benefits for each plan and what they'll pay out and what's covered under preventive, what's covered under basic. And if we'll go to the next one, which most people are interested in, is the major services, such as crowns, dentures, bridges, and so forth.
Is that on next? Okay, sorry about that.
Here's a list of our major services. That's what most people are interested in. You can see the premium plan and core plan both pay the same percentages in and out of the network. However, the premium plan covers up to $5,000 total. The core plan covers $1,500 if you're in the network, $1,250 if you're out of the network.
I'm going to look at these questions here. Okay, she's got that. Daisy took care of that. Okay, cool. You done here?
Yes, sir. Delta encourages you to stay in the network because there is a greater savings. Delta has the largest dental network of any company in the world. Again, they have dentists all over the world. I had a son that lived in Germany 5 years. He had Delta. He could come back here and use his Delta. He could use his Delta there. So it's a very good plan.
Okay.
Here is a listing of an average claim on what you could save. If your dentist is a PPO dentist on a charge of $1,500, you can say the maximum allowed. It comes all the way across. Your savings cost is $600. The amount you pay is $450. If he's a premier dentist, they don't have quite as much control over what he charges. Again, the same $1,500 cost, you save $500 on that, and your out of pocket is $500. If he's out of the network, they have no control over what he charges. So your savings is zero. Your out of pocket is $900. So it is beneficial to get an in-network dentist. And like I said, they have a very large network. Next, we're going to go into term versus whole life insurance. Term is what we call temporary insurance. You're only covered for the time period that they say you're covered. Whole life, you're covered for a lifetime. Our term policy, people ask when it expires. It's through Boston Mutual. It expires at age 100. You cannot purchase it after you retire. The term insurance must be purchased before you retire. That's a key on it. The whole life builds cash value, which you can borrow against in later years, or you can use it to pay premiums. It does take 5 to 7 years to build up any kind of appreciable cash value, so you can't borrow on it right away. Term does not build any cash value. Term, again, is temporary insurance. The benefits are guaranteed on both of them. Term is guaranteed for a specific term. The benefit on whole life is guaranteed for your entire life. Boston Mutual on the term, they will write up to $150,000 within the first 180 days, first 6 months of your membership. No underwriting on it. Regardless of what you have, they will cover you up to $150,000 during those first days. Your spouse may be insured for up to $25,000. In fact, 25 is the only option for $675 a month. They will include any kids from age 14 days through 19 included in that $675 a month if you insure your spouse. If you choose not to insure your spouse, you can cover all the kids in your household for $2.20, not per kid, per household. and the kids coverage is $10,000. Handicapped children over age 19 are eligible to stay on with documentation. But again, you have to be an active employee, not retired, to enroll in this. If you enroll in it and you retire, it goes with you. Here are sample rates. For the term, you have to buy it in $10,000 increments. For example, you could buy 30,000, you could buy 40,000, but it does have to be purchased in $10,000 increments. Our whole life policies are written through Boston Mutual. That is for active employees only. The same thing. If you purchase it when you're active, it goes with you when you retire, but they will not sell it to you once you retire. Our final expense, which is a whole life product by Mass Mutual, is for active employees and retirees. And our whole life program through Gerber Life is for retirees only.
And I'll just note that to everyone, when we use the term active employees, we mean members that are actually still working for the state of North Carolina. That's what we say mean by active.
Okay, thank you, CJ.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out.
Our whole life product by Boston Mutual, they will write up to $200,000 in coverage. The ranges are from $1 to $25,000 in increments of 1,000. Your children are able to be insured 15 days up to age 25. You have to be insured to insure your kids. Grandchildren are also eligible, and you're ineligible to roll up to age 72. But again, you do have to be working. Retirees, once again, they point out they're not eligible. Here are some sample rates. These rates can be very confusing. So if you're interested in a specific rate, because Boston Mutual bases on how much you pay per month, not what you want to buy. So you can call us and we can give you some better clarification on them. Our final expense is truly a whole life program through Mass Mutual. They call it a final expense, but it is truly a whole life. You can leave the money to anybody that you so choose. There's no medical exams required. There's just a few health questions asked. Whole life premiums never change. They stay the same. Cash value does build up. The proceeds to your beneficiary are generally not taxable. In North Carolina, they're not. If they're in another state, it's possible they could be. And there is a terminal illness provision that enables you to receive a portion of this money if the doctor diagnoses you with a terminal illness and expects you to pass away within 12 months. You can get an advance on part of the money. Active members can choose an amount from 10,000 to 25,000. Again, that's people working up to per year for 4 years. So you can end up with $100,000. The premiums do change each year because your age changes each year. You can cover your spouse or dependents up to $25,000 if you take the $25,000 coverage. And your grandchildren are also eligible, the same as your kids. Here are some sample pricing for Mass Mutual. Again, it goes by specific age. If you're 31, there's a different price. If you're 53, there's a different price. So we do have those prices here, but this is just a sample to give you an idea of what something would cost at different age ranges. This program through Gerber is mainly for retirees. You can't be turned down. It's guaranteed acceptance. We don't have those rates here. There will be some sample rates, but you have to call Gerber to enroll in this program. They write up to 25,000. Based on your health stuff, they may give more, but through our program, it's 25,000. There's, again, no medical exams are required. It's a guarantee issue on it, and the proceeds are not taxable in North Carolina. I don't want to speak for other states. Here are some sample prices for them. But again, you call Gerber, you tell them you're a SEANC member, give them your SEANC ID number, and they will give you specific rates because, again, if you're 53, 54, whatever, the rates are different.
Let me go to the chat right quick and see what questions we have here. Let me go to the bell engine.
The one I haven't been able to answer, CJ, is can you enroll in all plans after retirement?
Well, like Randy just mentioned, the Boston Mutual products, you are unable to enroll if you retire. Some of those, the Mass Mutual and Gerber, yes, life insurance, but the Boston Mutual products, any of the Boston Mutual products, and we're going to cover critical illness next, and it is a Boston Mutual product. Therefore, if you are retired, you are unable to enroll. You have to be actually working for the state to enroll. Again, once you do enroll and you retire, those plans are portable. You can continue the coverage on all the plans. And Tiana is up for critical illness.
Hello, everyone. So, like CJ said, this critical illness is by Boston Mutual. So, every year, about 735,000 Americans have a heart attack. You can lessen the burden of out-of-pocket expenses during these life-changing events or health issues are to happen. Dependent coverage is available for your spouse and children. Of course, up to age 26 is the max out. There is no additional charge to cover children. Member benefit amounts are portable and available from $5,000 to $50,000. Now, these are the sample pricing for the critical illness. Um, it's quite expensive the older.
All right.
Now, these are the covered specified critical illnesses. You're typically going to see your most common, such as cancer, heart attack, stroke, burns, transplants, and Alzheimer's disease. But it will also cover skin cancer and carcinoma. So with the accident coverage, the group accident complements your medical coverage by providing you with a benefit payment for covered medical services once your coverage is effective. This payment can be used as you see fit, especially to help with out-of-pocket expenses that may incur as a possible result of an accident. So certain coverages would be hospital care, the emergency care, emergency room, um, injuries, continuing care, specific loss such as burns, eye injury, emergency dental work, diagnostic imaging, and dislocations and fractures. Now, here are some of the three plans that are covered. So you have your silver, gold, and platinum with the monthly premium amounts and differences between the member as well as family dependents. So accidental death and dismemberment. The voluntary accidental death and dismemberment insurance plan provides your family with valuable financial protection in the event of unintentional death. So if an accident were to occur, dismemberment, so if you happen to lose an arm or a leg or an eye, other covered loss, members can purchase additional coverage from $25,000 to $500,000 at competitive rates. So SEANC members do receive a $1,000 accidental death and dismemberment policy just for joining the association at no additional cost. You can enroll at any age, rates don't change with the age. You can get $25,000 in coverage for 88 cents a month for just yourself or $1.30 a month for the whole family. And travel assistance services are included. So pet insurance by MetLife. I've heard a lot of great things from our members about this product. So no matter what unpredictable antics that our furry loved ones can get into, MetLife is really great. It's very flexible with up to 90% reimbursement and freedom to visit any U.S. licensed vet. Only provider to offer family plans so you can cover multiple cats and dogs on one policy. There's 24/7 access to telehealth services, which is great because a lot of vets are closed on the weekends. Discounts up to 30% and additional offers on pet care where available. It does offer preventative care and coverage of previously covered pre-existing conditions, which is absolutely fantastic. And there's also a mobile app, and you can see the QR code here on the side that makes it easier to access all the services.
Okay, let me get to these questions and then we'll go. Presentations on our website. It's not, we'll keep that. John, we'll put the presentation up so you can have access to it. Let me see here. What does it say? Julianne, find a network. So Daisy, you got all this covered?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So how does MetLife Pet Insurance work? So as you can see, it's made very convenient. You can do this on your phone to enroll. You can download the app, and all you have to do is go to the vet. You can pay the bill within 90 days and send it with your claim and receive reimbursement by check or direct deposit. And the claim expense is covered under the policy. So at the bottom, you can see what is covered. So you have your essentials, such as accidents, illness, diabetes, cancer. There's more holistic care, acupuncture, laser therapy, the policy features. So these are the added benefits such as telehealth, mortality benefits, discounts and rewards, deductible savings. And then you have your optional preventative care. So your flea and tick, spay, neuter, heartworm, and teeth cleaning and more.
Awesome. Okay, home and auto. So we offer home, auto, and renters coverage. We partner with three different insurance companies: Farmers, which was previously MetLife, Liberty Mutual, and Travelers. If you're a Scenic member, there's a discount code there. You do have to provide your membership ID when you contact one of these providers to get a quote. But I encourage you all to, get a quote once every 2 to 3 years, just to see what the other companies, and compare rates and pricing and all that. So, but these are the companies. Everything is payroll deduction. So give them a call and get a quote anytime. It doesn't cost you anything to get a quote. We also recently added back in July, a vehicle warranty program. It's through a company called Toco. This coverage has three different plans. It has a powertrain option, a plus option, and a premium option. As you can see, of course, the different options, the plus and the powertrain covers different items. The powertrain covers things like your engine, transmission, drive axle, and your 4x4 transfer case. It also includes a water pump and alternator. There is a $200 deductible with all of the plans, and the powertrain plan starts at $59.95 per month. The plus plan covers your cooling system, the AC, electrical, brakes, and suspension. There's also a $200 deductible, and it's also $59.95 per month. The premium plan covers everything, and that's one of the advantages of having a premium plan. Covers all things at $99.95 per month. Again, there is a $200 deductible with that. So there's some additional benefits with the plan, such as roadside service, rental reimbursement, things like that. So we do have an exclusion, a list of vehicles that are not covered. That's on our website, but the majority of cars and trucks are covered. If you have a high-end car like a Ferrari or something like that, that is not covered on our list. That's excluded, but the majority of cars and everything are covered. So we think this is going to be a great program for our members to enroll in the plan. Go directly to our website. And you can enter your information in there, and they'll give you a quote. I'm sorry, they'll enroll you based on the information you put in there.
For the identity fraud protection plan, we have coverages for members, spouse, and dependent children. The coverages will cost from $750 to $1350 if you have a family. And you, for this family plan, you can put up to 10 users. These things that can be covered are money matters, home and real estate, estate planning, family and persons, civil lawsuits, elder care, vehicle and driving, e-service. Most of the matters that are covered will be a no waiting period, a no deductible, and there are no claim forms. The rate each month is, which one am I doing?
This is identity theft. I think you were getting
Identity.
into
I am in the wrong thing. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Let me
This
go back.
covers,
Yeah.
this covers for members and family. It provides identity and fraud. This is a little bit different than what we had before with just identity theft only. This also covers into the fraud, where it protects and monitors and alerts when personal information and accounts are being looked at. It also picks up if there's any suspicious credit injuries or inquiries on your accounts, and it has digital safety tools, and it removes you from having personal brokers list out your information. The telephone numbers that you would call for this is 1-844-931-2872. The rates for members are $750, the family's $1350, and like I said, it's up to 10 people. And you will enroll in line for this.
Yeah.
So when you go online, it's 24/7/36, which means it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And they will work with you one-on-one with white glove fraud resolutions.
And let me get to the questions in the chat. We got about 5 here. So, can it be continued in retirement? Yes, I think you're talking about the car warranty program. Yes, it can. Electric vehicles are not covered, and hybrids are not covered at this time. We are trying to they're going to evaluate this plan later on to maybe add the electric vehicles and hybrid. It's just basically not enough information or data about electric vehicles. That's why it's not added to this plan. How competitive are the auto rates? I'm not familiar with USAA. You would have to go on there and look and see what their rates are and compare to ours. Again, you can see the pricing on our website. It's $59.95 for the 2 plans. I can't remember the names of them right here. I can go back. Let me go back right quick. Let's see here. 2 plans, Powertrain Plus, both of them are $59.95, and then the premium plan is $99.95. Okay, let's move on. Thank you, Daisy. And now she's going to go into MetLife legal plans.
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought that's what we were going to go. So this coverage will do for members, spouse, and dependents. This was formerly known as Hyatt Legal. Their matters cover money matters, home and real estate, estate planning, family and persons, civil lawsuits, elder care, vehicle and driving, and e-service. Like I said, they have no waiting period, no deductibles, no claim forms. It's $12.95 per month. You enroll in line, and the telephone number is 1-800-821-6400.
And I will say that $12.95 per month covers everyone in your household.
I
Is
think
that
I
it,
covered
Daisy?
I think I covered all that already.
Okay. Tiana is going to cover Teladoc.
Yes, so Teladoc is something that I've used personally. I like this product quite a lot. So the Scenic Healthy Suite product offers 24/7 access to a licensed doctor via phone or video app. It does give you the option if you just want to call them or video them. It also includes access to expert medical review, dermatology, nutrition, and mental health services, all for $0 copay.
And I will say before I move forward with Teladoc, so under the state health plan, you do have a Teladoc plan, but you also have to pay copays and deductibles. With this plan, there is no copay, there's no deductibles. It's $10 per month, and it covers everybody in your household.
Yes, so this is going over again some of the benefits such as the 24/7 access. It also includes the code that you can scan to get the app.
Okay. And I'll just explain too with expert medical services. So if you want a second opinion, if you're diagnosed with something, you want a second opinion, this is covered at zero cost to you, unlimited visits. So just keep that in mind. Home health care, Randy?
Our home health care is a new product that we've got, and it does cover you. It's by Manhattan Life, and it does cover you at home only. That is the biggest question I get is, will it cover me if I'm in a nursing home or a rehab facility? No, you have to be at home, but it is an excellent program. 70% of the people out there end up recovering at home. 90% want to, but that 70 recovers at home. And if you've got the opportunity to recover at home and still get some benefit and some care, the statistics show you heal much faster. Here are a list of the rates. We have the Classic plan, Premier plan, and Deluxe plan. The Classic plan will pay up to $150 a day, Premier $300. The Deluxe is $450. A list of things that are covered under it, such as physical rehab, occupational rehab. Any of those things that total up to $150 a day, $300 a day, or $450, they are your limits on it. There's a list of the monthly rider rates. The ambulance one is extremely popular. I think everybody takes that one because it does help you with ambulance expenses, whether you're going to the hospital or from the hospital. It is age banded, so your plan does change as your age changes on it, but you can also insure your spouse with this. You have to take out coverage to insure your spouse, but you can cover both of you.
Okay. Let me look at the questions in the chat here. Randy will answer that one in the chat.
What I can't see it, CJ. What
It
is
says the dental and vision plans coordinate benefits with dental and vision plans through NCGREA. I don't think.
They will coordinate benefits with any other company. If you take out a plan through the state, that would be your primary plan, and ours would be secondary. So I'm assuming I've never had the NCGRE coverage, but I assume theirs would be primary and ours would be secondary, but they do coordinate benefits. I'll tell you, they do not pay 100% of any claim between the two companies. You are out of pocket some on any kind of claim.
Gotcha. Okay. The Aflac trauma and illness. Jan, are you up with this?
Yes, Aflac Trauma or Illness Plan. As you can see, it's Aflac Bennett Stand. You have trauma counseling 24/7. It has a recovery care, a hospital plan, pays directly to member to use funds as needed for recovery. It pays a benefit for health testing. The plan is a guaranteed issue and everyone is approved. There is no pre-existing conditions for the policyholder to hold up claims or be denied. There's no age banding, so all members, even retirees, have the same rate. And it's affordable. There are 3 plan levels to fit every budget. And it's versatile, keeps the plan relevant regardless of the health issue. And the brand brings strength and stability to aid members in their time of need. Aflac has been around for a long time, and it attracts new members because of the new unique plan for scenic members.
I'm going to get to the questions here.
I'm answering the Manhattan Life right now.
Okay. Does home care pay in collaboration with? No, that it does not. Whatever the rates are for home health care, that's what you get. So if it's $150 per day for whatever, if it's 75 for nursing or skilled nursing, that's what it pays. It pays you directly. It doesn't pay in collaboration with any other plans. So, all right. Sorry, Jan, go ahead. Go ahead.
And also you have telephonic counseling assistant program, and it's trained counselors on standby for 24/7 phone access. There's long-term referrals and treatment plans, and there's support for full range of personal and work-life issues.
I'm gonna go to the next page here. Go to this page. Right here, you can see where start with the premium plan or platinum plan.
And here, when I was talking earlier about the different plans that are offered, number 1 is the platinum plan. As you can see, there's hospital indemnity benefits the platinum plan has for the employee, for the spouse, and for the child is $1,500. And hospital admission per confinement per cover sickness or accident per calendar year for each insured within 6 months of the accidents. Maximum number of admissions per covered accident or covered sickness is 1. And that's for $1,500 as again for the employee, spouse, or child. And hospital confinement per day within 6 months of the accident, days 1 through 15, is $200 for the employee, spouse, or child. Maximum confinement per period accident or covered sickness of 15 days. And also we have the critical illness benefit, and it covers its $5,000 benefit amount for cancer, heart attack, major organ transplant, kidney failure, end-stage renal failure, stroke, bone marrow transplant, sudden cardiac arrest, non-invasive cancer, coronary artery bypass surgery, and skin cancer once per calendar year of $250. There's health screening benefit payable once per calendar year insured of $100. And there's also comes a life insurance with this. To the designated beneficiary, insured dies were covered under this plan, and it is for the member, spouse, or child, and that amount is $5,000.
I will just go back and say the health screening benefit, just to kind of give you a better detailed description, is when you go for your annual physical every year and you go through the screening for cancer, you can file a wellness claim every single year. And depending on what plan you have, so the platinum plan benefit is $100, and you do get that back every single year. And we'll go to the other plans that have a different benefit amount, but this is one of the benefits of this plan. And let me get to the question in the chat to see where we are here. Okay, we'll email you. Okay, so they're talking to Daisy on that. So thank you, Daisy. Next slide is your goal plan.
The goal plan, the hospital admission per confinement, per covered sickness or accident per calendar year for each insured within 6 months of the accident. Maximum number of admissions per covered accident or covered sickness is 1. It's $1,000 each, either for the employee, spouse, or child. And within 6 months of the accident of hospital confinement per day, days 1 through 15, is $200 for the employee, spouse, and child. And there's a maximum days of confinement per covered accident accident or covered sickness is 15 days. There's accident benefits, there's none. Critical illness benefits, as you can look, there's $3,000 covered. In its critical illness and additional benefits, percent of face amount benefit, 100% for cancer, heart attack, major organ transplant, kidney failure, stroke, bone marrow, sudden cardiac arrest. And then it goes to 25% for the non-invasive cancer, coronary artery bypass surgery is 25%, and skin cancer, once per calendar year, it's only $250. And a health screening benefit, once is $50 payable per calendar year per insured.
Yeah, and basically, as you can see, folks, the critical illness benefit and the hospital admission benefit or hospital indemnity benefit is a little different from on the gold plan from the platinum. So it goes from 1,500 to 1,000 for the gold, and your critical illness maximum benefit is $3,000, and your health screening drops down to $50. So that's the difference in the plans. The coverages for the critical illnesses, the face amount benefits are basically the same. It's just a different total benefit amount.
This is the last one of the plan benefits, and it's the silver one. As you can see, the price of the payout is a little lower than the previous ones. The hospital admission per confinement, per covered sickness or accident per calendar year, each insured within 6 months of the accident. For the employee, spouse, or child is $500. For the hospital confinement within 6 months of the accident, days 1 through 15, it's $125. And it's a maximum per cover is 15 days. The critical illness benefit under the silver plan is only $3,000. And it has a face amount of $3,000. And there's the covered amount for cancer, 100%. Heart attack is 100%. Major organ transplant is 100%. Kidney failure, 100%. Stroke, 100%. Bone marrow, 100%. Sudden cardiac arrest is 100%. Non-invasive cancer is only 25%, along with the coronary artery bypass surgery, 25%. And skin cancer once per calendar year is only $250. And the health screening benefit payout on this is once per calendar year is only $50. And also, if you'll notice in all three of them, whether it's the platinum, gold, or silver, it still continues with the life insurance, a lump sum of $5,000 to the designated beneficiary for the member, spouse, or child. As you can see here, you can compare the rates from the platinum to the gold. As you can see, platinum has the most payout. So for the member, it's only $33.17 a month versus the silver at $17.67. The family coverage is only $80.42 for more coverage versus the silver at $42.73 per month. And there's a plan to cover any budget.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Jan.
You're quite welcome.
Okay. Also, we recently added a Aflac short-term disability plan. As you can see, the benefits here, the monthly benefit can be from $300 to $6,000 monthly. There's a non-occupational coverage here. So for retirees that go back to work and you don't have to work for the state of North Carolina, you can also be covered on this as well. It is payroll deduction if you choose payroll deduction, or you could do bank draft, which we have several different payment methods. Of course, the maximum income replacement is 66% of your base salary. Pre-existing conditions, basically there's a 12-month look back on any pre-existing condition you have, and you would be covered still at 50%. On the pre-existing condition, which I think is very unique as well. Waiting period options. So the way disability works, you have an accident or a sickness is part of the equation for being paid out. So you can choose the different levels of coverage. You can do first day accident or 8-day sickness, 15-day accident or 15-day sickness. And the last one is 31-day accident or 31-day sickness. And of course, you can choose the length of your disability plan from 3, 6, or 12 months. There is a waiver of premium after 90 consecutive days of disability caused by covered sickness or injury for as long as they remain disabled. And to be eligible, you must work at least 19 hours per week and have a base salary of $9,000. That's why I was saying previously that retirees are covered as if you go back to work, you retire from the state of North Carolina and you go back to work, and it doesn't have to be a state employment. As long as you work the 19 hours per week and your base salary is $9,000 per year, then you can enroll in this plan. Enrollment ages are from 18 to 74. Plan terminates regardless at age 75. Let's see here. Let me get to the questions. I think Daisy's covered. Thank you, Daisy. And I will say that if you have additional questions, feel free to give us a call at the office, and I will put that number up here shortly where you can actually call. You can also enroll in SEANC.org, enroll in the entity plans. But it's best to just give us a call or complete the application and mail it, and I'll show you where to actually mail it to. So we do have an insurance guide. If you go to SEANC.org/insurance guide, you can review that guide, and has all of our plans. It has a description of all the insurance plans and has a little bit more information about our discounts and membership as well. So please go to our website, download the brochure or the guide for more information about all of the SEANC plans and membership as well. So if you have a question and you want to talk to a insurance specialist, give us a call at 919-792-3350, or you can call the 800 number, or you can call the main office number, which is 833-6436, which is 919-833-6436. You can also email your insurance applications to insurance@SEANC.org. And that is the end of our presentation. I will go back and just say this. This is the time of year to compare your plans and give us a call if you have questions about any of the information that the insurance plans that we offer. We'll be glad to assist you. We're in our office from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have 3 insurance specialists, and then we have, of course, Daisy's as one of our program specialists. But anybody in the office, including me, can answer any questions you have about your insurance plans, and we look forward to hearing from you. We will do another webinar next week. It'll go out in the Scoop for registration this Friday with the time and the date. So look for that in this week's Scoop. Let me make sure that we've got all the questions. Member ID card, Daisy's going to take care of that.
The one I'm answering now is the Aflac Bend Extend. They're asking about a specific diagnosis. My comment is I would think that they should really call Aflac Bend Extend to find out exactly what they cover on certain specific diseases.
Yeah, is lupus covered as a cancer benefit? That's a good question. So Daisy is correct. But if you give me, let me see, who is this?
Yolanda, is that
Yolanda Dawson, if you will provide me a telephone number in the chat, I will find out for you and give you a call back.
And April, some of the blood work does fall under the health screening. There again, you're going to have to, if you want certain things to find out if certain things are covered, you would need to contact them and ask, is that covered for that? For wellness benefit.
Yeah. And basically with the health screening, when you get that benefit, they're basically looking for cancer. So, you have your test that detect cancer and things like that in men and women. So once you go through the health screening, you just you go to our website. There's a claim form there on our website. You can print it or you can fill it out and send it directly to Aflac. And then they will send you your check in the mail, or you can provide your banking information and they will deposit that check directly into your bank account. And it does happen really, really quickly. So you will get your money within probably a week. Does that include regular blood work? Yes. So when you go to your doctor and they do the regular screening there at the office, that's part of that process. Because I do it every year. Okay, I have your number, Miss Dawson, and I will find that answer to that question and get back with you.
Cynthia had a question about, is dental and vision still provided through Pierce? Pierce is not a scenic product. Pierce is usually something that is offered to state employees once we get ready to retire.
Yeah, Pierce is for retirees only. Well, the dental and vision is. It's a separate plan from ours, but it is not part of the scenic program. Let's see. Okay, so we got that. All right. So thank you, everybody. It is 1:01. We appreciate you taking your time, your lunch hour. And again, feel free to give us a call at the office if you have any questions about any of our insurance products. Thank you.